pill that can significantly reduce your chances of getting HIV. And typically, it takes a trip to a physician to get it. Now, you can visit select pharmacies, get tested on the spot, and walk away with your first month's prep. Plus, you'll also walk away with a $50 gift card after you complete your pharmacy visit. It's easier than ever to protect yourself from HIV. To find your nearest participating pharmacy, go to doh.wa.gov/prep now. From the Washington State Department of Health and Public Health, Seattle, and King County.
Different rules apply when it gets this late, you know what I mean? It's like after hours.
Whatever gets you through the night, it's all right.
Hello, I'm an unpaid spokesman for DJ Sotovaci. I'd like to invite you to listen to his free-form music show. It's popular music the way it was never intended to be heard. Whatever gets you through the night, late nights, here at RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world is your 24/7 digital media hub. Tune in at Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and TuneIn apps.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Tiff.
What's going on, ladies? How are you?
Hey. Going. Been trying to get this place together, girl. It's coming. I don't know if you can see. Probably not, but hold on. Let me take the settings off. Trying to get this place together. What's popping with you guys?
Exhausted.
I know. You look exhausted, sis.
I am.
And everything all right?
It's not, but it is what it is.
You see?
We getting it together, okay?
Yes, getting it together. Okay. Got the bed. My son, of course, but Gucci up there. Somewhere up there. So getting it together.
Hey, Tony, you look cute.
Thank you. What's going on with y'all?
Oh man, life.
That part.
Hey, yeah,
right.
Life. I know that's right.
That part. Well, today's welcome everyone tuning in to Bawsule Outlet. We love having you on this platform just to
yes.
us and just have real conversations because we are real people going through real deals here. Like listen to Tiffany. She's all types of stress, but she's still
you can look at Tiffany. You can just look.
Stress, right?
Tiffany is not ashamed to be like, she looks like shit right now, but it's okay. It's okay.
You're still beautiful, whether you look like shit or not. You are still beautiful. I'm letting you know, you wearing your crown. And I know you're going through a lot and stuff, and the devil is like seriously trying to attack you.
Oh my God. He is like, bitch, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You done fought so many battles, and it's like, how many more you got to fight?
I'm so sick of fighting. I'm like exhausted of fighting. Normally I'd be ready to go toe to toe, but I'm like,
yeah. Can you tap out? Can somebody tap in?
Yeah. I need about 10 or 15 motherfuckers to tap in, but Anyway, let's get to it. Let me shout out before I forget. I was like halfway in last time. Totally forgot Daniel. I want to
Daniel
shout.
a whole hot mess. He's talking about all types of stress, but not looking a mess.
Listen, y'all see, I can accept this because you guys have seen me cute.
Yes, we saw you when you got your fame and fortune.
Yes. So I was cute last week. Today is like
I'm here.
I'm gonna be cute Thursday. I got a networking event, so I'm gonna be cute Thursday. But today and tomorrow, I'm gonna look like this. But I want to shout out Rainier Avenue Radio. Daniel, we love you. Thank you for continuously having us on.
Money. Thank you.
Every Tuesday, we absolutely appreciate. So we want to shout out Rainier Avenue Radio, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you, Daniel, for continuously having us on here. Okay,
yes,
narcissism.
Yeah, let's jump into it. I think people in my circle are narcissists, to be honest with you. Half the people you know, female, male, we don't discriminate whether it's a woman or whether it's a male. There's narcissism in some of our circles that we call.
I think a lot of people have little traits of narcissism and they don't realize it.
Yeah.
That part. Mm-hmm.
That part they don't realize that they, well, sometimes I want to say some people do realize it. They just try to be on the down low with the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Or they
know what they're trying to do. Like when they be trying to control the narrative, or they're trying to control the conversation, or they're trying to control you and the people that you're around, or they're in your ear saying you shouldn't mess with her, she this, she that, whatever, I feel like they know, they just try to be discreet about it, really.
I feel like more so like the females are more discreet. I feel like
they
the
know
men
how to
are
do it more. They know how to do it more suave. They know how to do it more, incognito.
Yes, they're kind of just like, what? Like, oh, really? You think I would? One of those, that Legally Blonde shit. I feel like men are just more, they just don't give a fuck. And I feel like there's so many men that are narcissists and they've been called on it and they're just like, whatever. But I think when it comes to a female being called on it or not, I just feel like she's definitely more Legally Blonde, trying to play it. Well, Legally Blonde, Elle was really like that. She was really like that. But one of those females where they're trying to pretend like they really don't know that this is how they are. So I think there are a lot of females that are low-key narcissists, or they have certain narcissist behaviors and qualities, and they just probably just haven't been called out on it.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot. Calling folks out nowadays.
Yeah,
I'm tired of biting my tongue. I'm just gonna say, listen, I rebuke you, narcissists, in the name of Jesus. Just move away.
That's it. That's it. And save their ass.
I ain't playing no more. This is the season to let folks know their true behavior.
Absolutely.
Really. If said we don't tell them, who else will? Y'all need
you
to
have
know.
to hold, and you have to hold. This is the thing, is you have to hold people accountable. And I feel like if they're close to you and you hold them accountable and they get offended, then it's like, no, you take that, what is that? Fucking criticism. You take that in. Constructive criticism. Take that, especially if it's coming from your friends.
If they're your friend, they're gonna give you constructive criticism,
and they're gonna accept it. If you're giving it, your friend is gonna accept it, and okay, well maybe and think about it, and then they can either check it or ignore it. I feel like if they start getting super sensitive about it, it's like, well, bitch, knew you acted like this. But if it's one of those, like, I didn't even realize this is what I do, and you can tell it's genuine, then it's like, let me just let you know this is what you do so you can work on it. It's the ones that don't want to accept that they're this way.
But some women don't want you to be telling them they need to work on something, because as soon as you say that, then they're like, you need to work on this. They get petty. Sometimes
they get real. Why you telling me about myself and you a whole hot mess and you got shit up in your closet you need to clean up? You over here trying to tell me what I need to do.
It's rare women. It's a few women that will accept you to talk to them like that without them flinging it back. But some sisters, man, as soon as you start,
because I do come for you though, Tony, don't I? You don't never bounce back. You listen to it.
I listen, and then you want to sling, and then I get quiet, and then you be like, "Oh Lord, this girl got quiet." Because see, I won't cuss at her, so she don't know what to do with me. If I cuss,
you have to listen. You have to listen. Yeah. You have to be open to listening and taking it in and figuring out what the fuck needs to be changed. Like what?
Be part of the solution, not the problem.
And know the source of the person that is coming from. Now, if this is your foe, that's different. I'm not listening to you because you Jay all day. But if it's your home girl that you know that cares about you, you can kind of take it in a little bit and stop acting crazy and just listen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna let you go out there with your ass out. I'm gonna tell you, no, fix this. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. It should be like that. The thing is, I feel like with a lot of, I would say, women in general, with taking any type of criticism, constructive criticism, is automatically thinking that you're hating.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True.
Instead of being like, shut the fuck up and just listen. Like, as your friend, I'm telling you this. It's not that I'm hating. I'm really trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to spit some knowledge to you, but that also tells you what kind of frame of mind they're into, because I feel like a lot of people, when you really start talking, they just automatically want to, I feel like it's a coward move to automatically want to go to like you're hating, instead of like, no, I want you to shut the fuck up and listen. And I'm trying to help you because you're fucked up and you have people around you that ain't telling you fuck up. I'm going to tell you this is how you are.
Yep. And
I had a girl, her name was Tiffany back in high school. And, I kept smelling fish.
Wait, what was her name?
Her name, her name is Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany. I'm gonna put her out there. Tiffany Russell. That was her name. Tiffany Russell. Hopefully she don't hit me on Messenger. But
I know Tiffany.
You know Tiffany?
I know Tiffany Russell.
Okay, so now you know she a real person. Let's
and she smells fish.
Look, Ebony, this is me dead. Look. Are you sis? Wait, don't you follow? She follows you on Facebook.
Oh,
she do.
I'm almost positive Tiffany does.
Oh,
I don't know who be following me. I don't keep up with that. I just be
I know.
Okay, so it's a real person then. Okay,
well, thank God that happened a long time ago. I hope.
Yeah, so hopefully she don't how people go petty mode and they come to your shop wanting to fight you, but I don't care because she's one of those types. So I'm gonna tell it. Okay, so y'all ready? So anyway,
wait, she don't call her out last name. Government name straight up out there, no nickname, Nene or Boo Boo.
I don't know her. She don't have a nickname. It's just always been Tiff.
Yeah, because even when me and her were friends at some point, and even I.
What do you mean some point? What happened?
Oh no! Finish your story first, y'all.
Because this gonna make me ease into my story. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna make me ease on in.
It was just one of those situations where I met her. I can't remember how I met her, but I was telling her, this is right when I was getting ready to start my boutique. I met her.
Okay.
Oh, I met her through someone. This girl Toya used to have a bunch of different type of women, type of retreat type things. And I met her over there one day. She was like, hey, can you give me a ride home? I'm like, yeah. And then of course we we started being cool because both our names was fucking Tiffany.
Yeah.
So we started being cool. Once I start telling her about my business, and I hadn't even launched Finesse for You Boutique. This is right when. So this is 2018, right when I'm getting ready to launch.
A minute ago.
Not that long ago. 2018 wasn't that long ago. That's 4 years. I've only been in business 4 years. Anyway, long story short, I was telling her about my business, and it started being on some more like hater shit. Not really like. It wasn't like, oh my God, this will be good. It was like, I used to do that. I used to do this. I used to do this, and I would be like, so that I slowly
in my circle. She won them.
It's not back in the day. 4 years ago ain't that long, Tony.
Girl, we proud of you. 4 years you've been running Finesse for You Boutique. That's
almost 5.
Almost 5. People ain't, been running that long, or their doors is closed. Shoot.
Yeah, and so, but yes, it was one of those situations where it was just like, let me slowly back away because I hadn't even launched yet. And anytime I tell you about an idea, it's some bullshit. So anyway, that's so funny. I know who you're talking about, but anyway, go ahead now.
Okay, so when I call you, you better come running the Yonic V Spa. That's all I'm gonna say about that one.
Oh God.
So anyway, okay, so we was in high school and I kept smelling fish. I'm like, what? I clean Yonis as a living. So, I smell everybody's odor. It's just a very bad habit that I have. When people walk past, whether it's a man or a woman, I'm smelling
odor.
I'm smelling. You can even smell a virgin. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain smell that, I'm like, oh, okay, she ain't been with nobody before. Okay, so my nose is just that way. You know how little kids too, when they be outside playing and they smell like the woods, they smell like outdoors.
Outside, yeah.
They had that smell. Okay, so I smells people. So anyway,
Well, I mean, especially with what you do, I would expect you to recognize different things.
Yes, girl,
I mean, you clean pussies. So
listen, I recognize catfish and cod real quick. I mean, real quick. So, I don't know if it was the catfish or the cod or maybe crab. I don't know. Okay, so it just had that fishy, strong odor, So I'm like, ooh. So anyway, I don't know who it was because we were all sitting at a table and it was a bunch of women.
Ebony, like, you ain't shit. Let me just say, you ain't shit.
I ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you, your shit ain't shit. God damn it, I wouldn't want to borrow a dick and go in that. So
I'm still laughing. I'm laughing because I'm still laughing because you called. Hold on, you called her full name, and I know who the fuck you're talking
you know about. What? I take back her full name. It's too late. That was her street name. That's not her real government name. Okay, that was the street name.
Tony,
street name.
It's too late.
So check it. So I'm like, what's this smell? So, and everybody like, it ain't me, it ain't me, it ain't me. I'm like, okay, cool. So, because I couldn't really pinpoint it at that moment because it's a bunch of women sitting at the table. But then when you get up, when you get up and then that person walks past you and the breeze, like, I swear to God, it almost knocked me out. I don't know. It might have knocked me out. It might have not been her, to be honest with you, because I kind of passed out. Anyway.
Now it might not have been her if you don't call her name now. Oh Lord.
Now that I'm coming back to my senses, it wasn't her because I kind of blacked out.
Tony, you see how she trying to save it, Tom, but now that I think about maybe you done called the whole poor fucking Tony. She done called
that
the
wasn't
fucking,
her name.
She done called the full name, now. Tony.
My brain was kind of foggy. So I'm starting to remember now that wasn't even her name.
Lord. Oh God.
It wasn't even her. So, whoever the person was, okay, I'm just saying, I said, ooh, I came to her, I said, ooh, you smell fishy. You know what I'm saying? And this person, we ain't gonna name no names because I don't know. It was, like I said, it was a lot of women there. I don't want no heat, you know what I'm saying? But we just keeping it real. And he was like, that ain't me. I'm like, you walked past me and I I smell fish. Was you eating some fish or something? And I know she wasn't because we all go to lunch together. And so, she was like, I'm on my menstrual or whatever. That told me that there was something fishiitis or something going. I don't know what to call it. And I'm a yoniologist, but I wouldn't even know what to say what that was to this day. And I've been cleaning yonis for a decades.
Oh my God.
There was something seriously going on down there. So, but anyway, she got
was dead.
You know how women is, they get defensive. And if I stink, please tell me I smell, my pheromones is, just not up to par. Just tell me because I
feel like I feel bullshit. You smell yourself before anything.
I was getting ready to say,
Some women spray perfume on they funky ass.
I cannot stand that. That is the worst.
They don't wash the vajayjay down there. It just
that is the worst.
No, nothing. And then you could smell fish and perfume. Like
that is the worst.
Oh my God. And then armpits, you know how they smell like Fritos? So I'm getting like a mixture because another girl's armpits was stinking. So it was just too much. Okay. So
that's too much.
I'm just saying, women, we got to do better. We got to do better as women. We just
why didn't get in the shower, take a bath?
No, you know what? I feel like when you start getting into that fishy smell, that's not just like you just not bathing. I feel like there's something wrong.
There's something going on because you could clean it all you want because I'm a yoniologist, right? You could clean it all you want and it's not going to get rid of that smell. So that tells me that was something bacteria.
STD. That's what that.
STD.
Okay? The only thing I can think of is STD. What else is gonna have your pussy smell like fucking fish?
It was like a dead cod or maybe a dead shrimp.
Or something. Dead cod.
I'm just saying that's not just like a dirty pussy. That's an infection.
And then when you on your menstrual, it just enhances it. But who am I? Because I don't even really know who was sitting at the table. I don't know no names and nothing like that.
Did she have a narcissistic attitude when you told
anyway, because we could
was like, you stink. I'm like, we can get the smell test going on because
we go into defense. See, that's when when you go into defense mode immediately. Yeah.
Certain people and then certain people get mad. Like I done got jumped at the high school because they didn't like another girl named here go another Tiffany. They didn't like another girl named Tiffany.
I'm gonna need you to nickname these bitches because
we gonna go with catfish and then we gonna go with cheerleader. Yeah, catfish and cheerleader. That's them the two names. Okay. So we done already talked about catfish. Now we're moving on to the cheerleader. So because I liked her and they didn't like her, it's like they want to fight you now. So it's like a whole clique. And that's what I hate about high schools. It's like you have to be in some type of clique. It's like, why I can't be me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why I can't like who I want to like just because these is they call them, everybody had their little table, the nerds or whatever. Them people is real cool as heck. I liked it hanging around them,
Right.
I like hanging around people. I don't put no label on them, but when you hang around them, they judge you for that. You know what I'm saying? And so I got jumped because I was hanging around, another Tiffany, and they didn't like her. They was jealous. She was a cheerleader, because they didn't like her. I wasn't supposed to like her. To me, that's a controlled environment. All of y'all motherfuckers is narcissists. Y'all trying to control me and then want to fight me because I didn't want to jump to y'all command and do what y'all want me to do.
I think when it comes to middle school, high school, just the peer pressure alone
is. And the suicidal rate is really high.
Oh, you know what though? It's higher now with technology and stuff. It's higher now in like elementary school. You're hearing about 6 and 7 year olds taking that's a whole nother fucking topic. But it's I think that so many people want to belong and be in a clique. I mean, high school is hard. I feel like so many people want to have just that clique.
Yeah.
And half the time, by the time you graduate within a year or two, you ain't gonna be friends with them bitches. Very rare.
Like I've seen a lot of the girls, since my high school days, and they doing their own thing, And it's
but
like,
it's very rare that friend you have. I mean, I'm lucky. I still have my best friend from middle school. We've been from when we were 11. So, but that's so fucking rare though.
Yeah,
it's so rare to have friends
to keep in contact with them
for damn near 30 years. It is. It's
and
rare.
knows you intimately. You know the Tiffany before you became the Tiffany now.
Yes. She knows the Tiffany from when I was walking around fighting niggas and shit. Like,
okay. So she knows you way back.
Oh, she from back when I was like, I'm about to go square with this nigga real quick. Like a whole full boy.
Rather fight a dude than a female.
Oh, my first probably 30 fights was with dudes. I don't think I even fought a female until I got in like my middle 20s. Oh, it was always dudes. Oh yeah, I will fight a nigga in a minute.
You have a black skillet pan. You be doing that action?
Oh no, I don't. I use my fucking fist.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah. She's a tough little cookie.
Yeah, don't get her twisted. She know how to hold herself in the ring.
Yeah, I absolutely. I choose not to because I mean, you know, one of these days, one of these niggas gonna actually knock my ass out. So we not. You know, we don't want to do that. But yeah, that is correct. First of all, I swear I'm almost like 99% sure she's friends with you on Facebook.
Oh, we back to that. You see how I tried to, you see how I tried to,
Penny. She called her fucking full name.
Full government name.
I told you I had the wrong Tiffany. I'm getting all of them mixed up. Shoot, I don't.
Oh God, now she mixed up.
Tiffany that was. Shoot,
Tony.
I don't know.
She's gonna inbox you. You gotta let us know if she inbox you.
Yeah, I'm a screenshot it. It's gonna be next.
Just your luck, she don't listen to the show.
I don't fight anymore. I just shoot, and I ain't in the mood.
I'm just right, that part.
I'm not in the mood to I'm too old to be out here doing all of the tussling. And plus I'm talking about back in the day. So you know, she all righty tighty now. I mean, I don't know, I don't hang around her, but you know, this was back when we was like 12 and 13.
And she don't say, what you talking about when I was 12, 15? You don't know me. You don't know what I was doing.
So if she inboxed me, that tell me she ain't on no grown-up shit. You know what I'm saying? We back in the If she inboxed me, that's just gonna tell me a lot. So it's like, you know, if my shit was stinking back then, you just go ahead and say it. That's why
I mean, if anybody as a 40-plus-year-old is ready to fight you over something that happened fucking back in 12 and 13, bitch, I need you to evaluate your life and why you are so upset about something.
If you angry, well, it still stink. I mean, that's what I'm like. What it still stink. Okay, that ain't my fault. I mean, I can help you out now, but you know,
my God,
it's not my fault, and I'm not about to take that heat. So if you calling me upset because I said it smelled like catfish, you know, or cod, or trout, or perch, or, you know, red snapper. You know, that don't.
Well, don't say red snapper. Red snapper is a luxury fish. You know,
Tony said snapper's a luxury fish. She said, don't go there. She said, go back to that shit you can find in the freezer section at Winco. Go back to what's in Winco. Winco and Walmart is cod and motherfucking.
Okay, she gonna be inboxing all of y'all asses too, because all of y'all names.
I don't know the heifer, so she better inbox me. I'll block
It's funny. I just saw her.
Oh Lord, man!
I just saw her like I think like a month or two ago.
Oh my God! Wait, let's rewind. So Tony said, "Okay, our time is up." She said it's a luxury fix, so don't use the word red snapper. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Y'all, thank you for joining this platform. We enjoyed it. It's just girl talk, you know. And stay tuned to next Tuesday. Me, Tony, and Tiff will be back at you with another good topic.
I feel like next week we should talk about narcissism because we did not talk about narcissism.
Part 3. Okay, part 3.
And we're gonna
Love
stay
you
on
guys.
subject.
Thank you for
Love
joining.
you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.